Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Sky Factory. Between last episode and this, I spent a good bit of time collecting 9 stacks of gravel from this thing. Just standing there and collecting it. Spent a lot of time killing mobs in the mob farm and farming trees and dirt. It's almost night, so I'm going to sleep here. So we got a little over a stack and a half of dirt. Let's go see. Yeah, about a stack and a half of dirt. Got plenty of trees. Made a few more of these furnaces. Made charcoal for the furnaces. And I spent a little bit more time bone mealing this grass to get an essence seed right here. With essence seeds, you can make these essence plants. Essence crops, and when the crops are full grown, they drop essence dust. Sometimes they drop weak essence, and they also drop nature essence. Is it in here? Yes, it is. Nature essence. And what you do with the essence dust is you craft it in the weak essence like that. And what I also did is I farmed some earth essence so we could get dirt a lot easier. We got 2 dirt essence plants. To do that, you take the weak essence and you put it in a crafting grid with dirt and a grass seed like this, and it gives you earth seeds. 1 earth seed. This earth seed allows you to, which I got one right here. Now I'm going to replant. Damn it. The earth seeds, let me find it. Earth essence. If you do it with the water essence, you get leaves. If you do it to 2 water essence, you get 32 clay, you can get cobblestone. But what's most important for us is if you put 4 earth essence in a crafting grid, you get 32 dirt. It is one of the fastest ways to get dirt once you get these magical essence plants in the game. And that's going to be very important for our crop farm that we're going to build probably this episode. But first we want to get some ore processing started. So in order to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to create another one of these autonomous activators and put it on the sieve. The autonomous activator, we got enough stuff to make one because I got some spoils bags, so I got plenty of iron. They didn't give me any tin, but we had tin left over from last time. I also got my first diamond and my first emerald from the spoils bags. 2 redstone is enough. Then we just need oak wood and cobblestone. One, two, three, 4. And we're going to need some glass, which I cooked up earlier. It's in the middle furnace, so let's pick that up. I also cooked up a stack of smooth stone, because we're going to want that as well. So let's craft our autonomous activator. One of these, one of these, one of these, and the autonomous activator. So what we're going to do is we're going to place it behind the sieve here. As you can see, it's facing the sieve. It's right clicking. It's enabled. We don't need any inputs or outputs at this point. And we're going to fill it with all the gravel. And what it does is it slowly sifts the gravel. As you can see, it's a lot slower than by hand, but it is automated, so you can have it running while you're doing other things, which speeds things up. And what's really nice about this is if you stand here or you put a vacuum hopper here, which we don't have enough iron for yet, it will automatically collect all the drops. So all we have to do is stand here. And another nice thing is if we right click ourselves, it's faster than if we do it by hand. As you can see, it's a lot faster. So I'm going to go and process through all this gravel, and after we get through this gravel, I'll be back. We'll see how much ore we got, see if we can automate some of this stuff a little bit more, auto collect with iron, with a hopper. And after that, we'll start building a farm. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. As you can see, I'm finishing processing some of my ores. We got a good bit of iron, got some redstone, and we're good to go for our next step. We're going to need 10 iron and 2 chests. So what we're making is a couple hoppers, and we're going to turn one into a vacuum hopper. Mouse, stop sticking. And now we're going to turn one into a vacuum hopper. In order to turn something into a vacuum hopper, you need a piece of obsidian. So we're going to... We're going to smelt down some cobblestone. This may take a minute. And then we'll put water on top of it, and that creates obsidian when you put water on top of a crucible with lava in it. And I'll be back when this is melted. Okay, as you can see, we have lava in the tank. So you put water bucket on top of it. Why isn't this working? Oh, that's because it needs to be a stone barrel. Excuse me. Let's go get a stone barrel and get this thing started. To make a stone barrel, you need smooth stone and smooth stone slabs. Take the smooth stone slab, put it in the bottom center, smooth stone on the outsides, and you get a stone barrel. Stone barrels work a lot like the wooden barrels, but you can put lava in them. So, let's get the bucket of lava, put the bucket of lava in there, and now let's put the water on top of the bucket of lava. Come on, mouse. And for some reason it's not wanting to work. Let's try this. There we go. And then you see obsidian. So right click the barrel and you get the obsidian out. And now we can make a vacuum hopper. Sorry, the name escaped me for a second. Vacuum hopper also requires an ender pearl. So now we got a vacuum hopper. And we're going to want a chest. Let's make a couple chests. Hopper goes on top of that. Chest hooks up. Right click the vanilla hopper and you have these output sides. Right click the rotate, left click the set aside, and then you want to double check to make sure this thing shows up towards the direction you want to go to. It can empty out into item ducts, all sorts of stuff. And then here we're going to move these things that really hurts. We're going to move these things up one. So move that there. Temporarily put down that. Break these. Put it back down. Let's go sleep through the night and then we'll finish setting that up. And basically we're moving it up so we can put a hopper underneath it. And where do we want the chest? We'll put the chest right here. Don't need that anymore. And I'll put a hopper right there. Hopper facing the chest. This doesn't need any outputs. Left click. This one we'll put it input to the, that's the back. So input. And it will break the cobblestone. Cobblestone will drop. The hopper will pick it up and it'll end up in the chest. With this one, you place it in the autonomous activator. The autonomous activator will sift it. The vacuum hopper will pick it up and it will go into the chest. See if anything goes into the chest here. Yeah, see, there's some coal. So now that we got those automated, semi-automated, not fully automatic, we can move on to the next step, which is making our farm over here. I'm going to extend this platform out a little bit more. I'm going to put a underlayer of cobblestone slabs in a circle, and I have a design set up in a document. It's going to be a circle about 35-40 in diameter, or in radius, not diameter or circumference, radius. So it's going to be 35 blocks to the center and another 35 to the far side. Give or take. I had to look at the exact document. I kept shifting it a little bit. And then we'll have like 12, 14 farms or something like that on there. 9x9 farms. And it's set up so we can fully automate them. It's a really nice setup, I think. But we'll have to build it. I'll be back after I build out a little bit more. See some choo-choos over there. They're slime-like creatures that Darkcraft loads. They hurt like a bitch, but they drop these things, and I don't know what they're used for. Choo-choo jelly, or blue chew jelly, and yeah. Don't know what they're used for yet, but we'll figure that out. And I'll farm these crops before I go. Okay, we'll be back after I get this circle semi-started. Okay, as you can see, we got the circle started. It's going to be 36 in diameter, in radius. Keep using the wrong terms. It's going to be 36 in radius, and it is a huge circle, but it's going to have a lot of 9x9 farms on it, so I think it's worth it. Just one little change from the guide is I'm not going to include this outer block on the edges, but that will be okay. All I have to do now is build this out, and I'll come back once I get the the circumference of the circle done. So be right back. Okay, if you look at my mini map, we're back, and we have a circle completely done. Next step, at least for me, is to quadrant this off, and then we'll fill in the whole circle with this cobblestone slabs, and that will be the base of our farm. We'll also have to have a platform underneath this, a few blocks underneath this, but that won't be hard to do. We'll probably do that in wood. But that will be later when we start we're ready to automate the farms. For now, we just want to get them built and started. So yeah, I'm just going to build this out. The plan is to have a 3x3 grid starting from the center of 9x9 farms, and then on each side of that 3x3 is going to be 2 farms centered on the side. And I guess we'll fill in the rest of the circle with grass or something pretty, you know, make little not farms, gardens or something pretty. And that will be what we do. And this is going to take a long time. It's going to be long, tedious, and boring, so I won't bore you with this. I'll just be back in maybe half an hour to an hour, my time, once this thing is all filled in. At least I have plenty of cobblestone to do it with, right? Okay, quadrants are done, as you can see on the mini-map. Just working on filling in the circle now. And it's going to be a long, slow process, as I said. Also marked off the center block, where the center of the farms are going to be. There's going to be a 3x3 or 3 wide path around each farm. That's to allow for space for automation. And I'm going to make it look like planters with stairs. It should look pretty nice when it's all done. Other than that, I just wanted to give a little update while I'm working on this. It's going to be a big project. So yeah, come back once the circle's filled in and we're ready to start working on the farms. Okay, we're back in the couple hours later, and the whole circle is filled in. Now we're going to start prepping the farm areas. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 4, for a 9x9 we need go out 4, and there's a torch. There's going to be this. There's going to be a torch here. Make sure there's enough light for every farm. There's going to be another 4. Torch here. That, and then this is going to be a stair, because this is the middle of a wait, let me look at my map. No, this is going to be a pathway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then either side of this is going to be stairs. No, I'm off. I got one more farm to do. So, that's fine. There'll be a torch here. Actually, that will be a water block. I am totally messing up. That will be a water block. So let's go under one for water. And a torch. 3 wide walkway. Okay, that should be the farm. No. 3 wide walkway. Another torch here. Water. One, two, three, four. A torch. And then here's where the other farm goes. 3 wide walkway. 1, 2, 3, 4. My math must be off. So that's the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 wide walkway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Water. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 wide walkway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Water. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 wide walkway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, yes, it's not going to have 12 farms. It's going to have 9. Well, that kills my plan. But we adjust and adapt and overcome. I'm not going to build this circle out any bigger. Torch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Torch. And let's fill in this farm area. And doesn't that make it look like a planter putting the stairs around it? I think so. So I'm going to do this and fill out this farm as much as I can, and then I'll be back when we start planting. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We've laid down as much dirt as we have, and as you can see, it's lit up enough that there's no monsters going to spawn on the dirt. What we're going to do is we're going to place a cobblestone slab down there to make a double slab and put water down. So let me go get another water for the second farm that we have complete, and then we'll move some of our crops up here. I'm going to move the essence and dirt crops up just because we need more dirt, and essence is the best way to get dirt. That was an odd glitch. The water just disappeared like that. Anyways, we'll get these farms taken care of and move up our seeds. I didn't want to place you there. I wanted to place you there. Okay, now let's go get our essence seeds and our earth seeds and see what we can do about moving them up. Don't need this water bottle. Let's move these things up. Essence seeds. Move the essence in. And that will give us more dirt. So maybe we can complete the third farm and make some food as well. I'll clean up these slabs later. First off, I want to get these earth seeds planted. Let's plant these essence seeds. Okay, and let's see what we can do about finishing this farm. Nope, can't finish it. But we're getting close. Close enough to get the cobblestone slabs, put them in the center, and get a bucket of water. Okay, I'll be back with you later as soon as I get more farms settled down. Okay, and the fastest way I know to get dirt is to take these earth essences and put them together in a 2x2 grid. It gives you 32 dirt, and in order to get those essences you have to grow earth element crops. The fastest way I know to make them grow, because bone meal does not work on magic crops, is the watering can, which speeds up the tick rate of everything. And the way you make that is, apparently I can't pull up the recipe, is you put a stone slab, a piece of stone here, 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 and here. You put a bowl right here, and you put a piece of bone meal right here. So that's the recipe to make a watering can. So let me turn my particles back on now that the rain is over, so you can see the watering can work. And as you can see, it speeds up the growth rate of plants. When they have that brown thing on the top, that means they're fully grown. Okay, harvest them. Hopefully they drop more seeds here. They almost always drop one seed, but they have a very low chance average to low of dropping a second seed. That lets you expand your farm slowly. That's how I got all these. I made one earth seed, and I got one of the essence seeds. And everything else has been from growing and expanding from what the plants drop. So, as you can see, it's slow, but it's well worth it. I might take the first set of dirt and make a handful of these earth seeds. Let me go ahead and farm this for a little while, and I'll be back in a minute. And I totally wasn't paying attention. We've reached the end of an episode. As you can see, I've got a few farms done. Still got to do some of the artwork around them. Also started my first garden. But we're at the end of an episode, so let me put stuff away, and we'll open that lucky block to see what we get. And let's get that lucky block. It helps if I spell it right, doesn't it? Okay, lucky block. Let's go back in utility mode. And let's open that lucky block. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Some iron tools. I guess that's decent. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Probably be another day. I seem to be releasing them every day right now, and whoa, that's a lot of choo-choos. Okay, I'm going to kill these choo-choos at the end, between this episode and next, and I'll keep working on the farm. So, thank you for watching.